All right, what's up, nutrition crew? I just wanted to go over, we're 10 days into the program. Things I wanted to go over, right? The priorities of the program, like what your actual goal is. Make sure you're not trying to create a goal that wasn't the intent of this program. Mindset with it, simplifying it, and kind of like the habitual things that are going to lead you to success. So first off, just to go over one more time, the only thing we're trying to do is track our protein, hit that goal. Because say if your protein goal is 100 grams, you can go as low as 75, as high as 125. So a 25% up or down swing in that number. And I've had a few conversations with people who, I don't think if you didn't do the math, like your number times 0.75, and to get the low end of it, it's a lot less than you probably are making yourself think. Okay, so that's the first thing I wanted to go over. The second thing, you do not need to log the other things in the app. Don't worry about it. Okay, we are aware of how much this app is still being built out and improved as we go. So we're just trying to only take care of one thing. With that, if you wait to the end of the day to log your food, you're not going to remember everything. Chances are you can forget more often. And part about creating a lifestyle habit is creating other habits to go with it. So if you're not finishing your meal, picking your phone up real quick, just typing in 3 ounces meat and whatever meat it might be, that literally took you 30 seconds. And to be like bluntly honest, if you guys were to look at your screen time, you're on your phone enough and frequently enough to, within 5 to 10 minutes after you finish your meal, open it up, hit one protein item and log it. I think that's good. Okay. The other thing that I think will lead a lot of people to success is, are you planning the food you're eating a day? Or are you waking up, opening the fridge and going, I don't have anything, okay? Because if we follow that method, that's what you were doing before. And chances are all you're gonna be doing is logging a protein number. That was what you were doing before, and nothing's gonna change. So a big piece of this puzzle is to look ahead. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, a snack or two, and say, hey, like tomorrow for lunch, I'm gonna have this. I'm gonna make sure it's in the fridge. If I need to cook it ahead of time, I'm gonna make sure it's cooked. How you're gonna cook it, how you're gonna season it, all of that stuff. So planning ahead, don't just aimlessly wander through your day, because there's nothing magic that happens when you track food. It's the things you have to do as a holistic approach when you're tracking that cause the result. Okay, you're gonna feel more satiated from protein. That's the whole point of this goal. So chances are, yes, that protein number is high. It's gonna stop you from overeating on all the other foods, and you are gonna see a wonderful health effect happen from that. Okay. If you don't have a scale, you can use the servings. Always double check the label of your food with what you have. If it's pretty close, awesome. If it's not, why don't you scroll down that list until you find another version of that item that is closer matched to whatever's on your nutrition label. Some other things there, like a tip I'll do. So like my goal is 200 grams of protein a day. Okay, so I'm gonna grab my phone and I'm just gonna use that calculator, and I'm gonna divide 200 by 4, okay, 50. So at breakfast, lunch, dinner, I'm gonna try to get 50 grams of protein. But that being said, if you're like, wow, that's a crazy number, 75% of 50 is 37 and a half. So anywhere from 50 down to almost 35 grams of protein, which isn't that crazy. And then I like having 2 snacks, so 20 to 25 grams. So, because, yeah, 75% of 25 is only 18. So, like, that's a yogurt. That's so simple. So, when you break it down and look at it as a whole, it's not that crazy. But I think what's happening during this first week is a lot of people are kind of like just kind of pinpointing their day and not planning their day. And I'm not going to lie, health changes occur when you plan your day. Okay, so the things we're gonna ask you for the rest of this week and going into next week: eat your food and then just log it real quick. Just real quick. It's not gonna be hard. Or if you're so ahead of the game, preemptively log it. So you can sit down the night before or whatever your quiet moment is. If you have a half an hour in the morning, half an hour at night, whatever it might be, go through and be like, all right, so if I have 2 eggs and a sausage patty for breakfast, if I have 2 chicken thighs at lunch, if I have 5 ounces of ground beef for dinner, I have my Greek yogurt for a snack, I have a protein shake for a snack, cool, I'm within 75% of my goal, job is done. If you logged it and you're like 20 grams under then look at one of your meals and see where you can add it and just kind of like fiddle around with the ratios to learn, right? It's like, it's budgeting. I know all of us are not, in jail or bankrupt. So that means that we've been able to budget our life so far to this point. So treat your food and your body the same way you treat your finances, and you're going to see a lot more success that way. Outside of that, I'm going to attach a PDF cheat sheet to this. And we'll go from there. I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. Reach out to me with questions, as always, and we'll respond if you text the 860-713-3388 number. It might be easier for us to shoot back and forth instead of like an email, and there's like hour gaps in between. So let's do that. Let's take care of that and go from there. Keep it simple. And I'd love to know what everybody picked for their healthy habit that they're working on. Ours is eating out less. So I think we said eat out 5 times for this challenge, and we have once. So woohoo, we're on track there. Good to go. Have a great day.